guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. Yes, I am here with my new Type RA that is just a couple weeks old. And guess what? Somebody decided to give me a couple gifts. Actually, we just discovered 3 gifts from a parking lot. I have 3 dents. One of them is about 1.5 to 2 inches in length, and then there's 2 smaller ones behind it. So what I want to do with this review is I want to focus on, well, what do you do? We've all been there, you get those pesky dents, you know, maybe in the past you thought there was going to be a lot of paint work that would have to be done, Bondo and filler and everything else. Well, guess what? There's plenty of ways to solve that problem, all without any type of paint or anything like that. Now, I've had this issue before, and one person, the person that I always contact as soon as I see a dent is Ryan from Elite Dentless Paint Removal. He comes out and makes all the dents disappear like a magician. So I'm gonna bring him on in and have him introduce himself and tell you all about this process, because this guy is the man when it comes to this kind of stuff. Come on in.
Hey Joe.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. Ryan Lancaster, Elite Dent Repair. I've been in the business for 21 years. I've done everything from Ferraris to a Cavalier.
Yeah,
so
you do it all.
Thank you.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do today for Joe is he has 3 minor creases on the door. I've already set up over here my light and my felted window guard, and we can go ahead and I can do the process, and I can kind of walk you through it then.
Now, one thing I want to point out that's great about Ryan is he's mobile. So if you're wondering, well, when am I going to find time to drive my car someplace and drop it off, and are they going to get it done in a day? He is mobile, so he comes right to you, and really with your schedule, they could call and schedule real easily, right?
Yeah, Joe, thank you. We make it very convenient. I come to your home or office Monday through Friday. We do some scheduling on Saturday mornings, and we make it as convenient as possible to you. I go to people's work all day long, or their homes, or you can even meet me somewhere at a mall, whatever. We do make it most conveniently for you. It takes a matter of, usually most repairs take about an hour, and that's going to save you a huge amount of time and money compared to going to a body shop.
And one thing that I just also want to point out about Ryan, and why I have used him on my other vehicles, like my Ford Focus RS, which he's taken a couple dents out of, is that he is meticulous. He wants it to be perfect. So even though he gets the job done quickly, which is great for you and I and our schedules, he wants to make sure before he drives away that you are 100% happy. And I'm telling you, there's times where I'm like, I don't see anything, Ryan. He's like, no, there's just a little bit that I got to do right here just to perfect it. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's see how this process goes down. All right, guys, let me just show you where we're going to be working, or at least where Ryan's going to be working. So it was almost impossible for me to get this on camera. It even is hard to see even with the naked eye. But what there's a crease here, 2-inch crease, and then there's 2 smaller dents behind it. I don't know if Lori could pick it up with the lighting the way that we have it and whatnot, but basically what Ryan's gonna be using is this reflective LED lighting that's gonna suction cup nicely right onto your car. There's no scratching or anything that's gonna happen like that. He's gonna use these nice felt-lined areas to get into the door so it doesn't scratch your glass. That's another thing. Some people always wonder, can you damage the glass? Because we're going to be working from the top section of the door panel in between the door and the glass. And as you can see on the floor here, he already has some of the tools of the trade, these specialized tools. This isn't like he's using a Craftsman screwdriver and sticking that in there. Another thing just to point out before the master gets to work is it's not about popping dents. You're not going to hear a pop noise. It's not like it's one touch and out it goes. It's a massaging effect that over 21 years, Ryan has been doing this and perfecting his craft that makes it come out nicely, evenly, and then you'll see some of the other detail work that he has to do to get it absolutely perfect. So Ryan, I'm gonna get out of your way. Basically, like I said, we're gonna start with the first specialized tool.
Yep, starting with a hook tool that I like to use.
The hook, it's a hook tool. He's gonna slide that in from the top. And now this is where he's using that light to see the area, and he's massaging, slight twisting of the wrist. What's great about it, like I said, these tools are designed for this job, and you're not gonna just go down to Home Depot or something like that and get these tools. These are tools that have to be ordered directly. And this is how the magic happens, so that it not only is gonna save you money, it's not only gonna save you time, but it's also gonna look just as good as new. And that's the thing that's wonderful. And that's the thing for me personally, which I know a lot of you, we're car enthusiasts. We take very good care of our cars, trucks and Jeeps and everything else. That's another thing. Ryan, doesn't matter the vehicle. You got a dent, give him a call. That's how it works. But we care about what we drive, what we own, and we want it to look good. What's nice is there once was a time where if I saw a dent, it was like the end of the world. But now all I know to do is just call Ryan with Elite, and you can see he's working now some magic on the outside of the door. So it's one of those things that you're gonna balance from inside the door panel and then outside the door panel. Now I know you might be saying, well, isn't that tool gonna be scuffing the door? No, this is stuff, like I said, he's not using anything from a regular hardware store. These are tools specifically designed. That's why with Elite and Ryan, you know that you're gonna get the best tools to get the job done right. All right, guys, the next step, now that he's massaged from inside the door panel, he's using this nylon tip tool to now balance out on the outside. One thing also to remember is obviously Elite has their own website on the internet. You check out his Google reviews. He's got hundreds of 5-star ratings. And that's what you want to look for. If you have any questions, go to his website, email him, give him a call. I'm putting all that information. You've already seen it at the beginning of the video. It's going to pop up again at the end. Go down into the description is the link for Ryan's website to really do a little research and find out about Ryan and with Elite as well. And that's the thing is that if you don't live in this area, which Ryan services Pasco County, Pinellas County, and Hillsborough County here in the Clearwater, Florida area, guess what? You could use the internet, find somebody, look at those Google reviews, and that's maybe sometimes word of mouth. And whenever I hear somebody say they have a dent, I immediately say call Ryan with Elite, and that gets totally handled and taken care of. It's that simple, to be honest with you. All right, guys, obviously we've done a little bit of editing here, but Ryan was able to successfully not take out only one, not two, but 3 dents that somebody gave me at a store parking lot. And this is something I want to touch on and really stress is that Ryan got it done very quickly. Why go this route? Remember, I bought this car, it had 5,000 miles, it's one of only 500. Going the paintless dent removal route makes it perfect because guess what? You're using this, it's got the same paint on there, the same sheet metal, everything's being brought back to the factory standard, and that's what Ryan specializes in, is making sure that it's back perfectly. And Ryan, and when you go the paintless dent removal route, it's not just about the doors. It could be any different location on the car, whether it's on a fender, whether it's on the back portion of the car, the front. You could go the paintless dent removal route, and it doesn't have to be at some big paint shop where the car's sitting around. Like I said, 15 minutes, he was able to take out 3. Now, one thing I want to stress is, obviously every situation is going to be different. So if you happen to have a certain kind of dent that maybe is a little more work, it might take a little bit longer. But I've used Ryan 3 other times, and here we are, and I'm shocked that it was already over in 15 minutes. But that's what makes this whole thing great, and that's why with this car, if I do ever get another dent, I'm going the paintless dent removal route, obviously with Elite and everything. But this is something that even if you're not in this area and you don't have Ryan that could drive to your house, look for somebody that is reputable, because there's other people out there. You just got to do a little research, do your homework, ask around. But if you have a special car or any car that's special to you, look for that paintless dent removal, and I think that's really the way to go. But I definitely want to come in and give Ryan a nice handshake. Thanks for everything, man. Thanks for everything.
Take great pride in it. Thank you.
Yeah, well, and that's how the subscribers, they care about their cars. They don't want to get all this paint work done, because especially when it comes to certain paint, like on this car, the World Rally Blue Metallic, it's hard to match and stuff.
Very hard to match.
You run into all that problem.
Why mess your factory finish?
Exactly. So if these are the things you like to see on Rady's Rise, where we talk a little bit about What happens when something goes wrong and you need to get it taken care of? Leave a comment in that comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Radies Rides family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you on the channel, click the link in the description. Check out Spreadshirt, get yourself some Radies Rides merch. Got to give it up to Lori out here in the hot garage in sunny Florida, sweating, working hard just like Ryan. And yours truly is. Thank you, Lori, for all your hard work with the camera. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.